Now, how is all of this that I've been saying affecting the content of my channel? So specifically, is it going to still be men's fashion slash menswear and personal style and clothing and apparel? I've been that type of person that loves to keep things very simple and not make things difficult at all in the slightest when I film. I don't want to make it even a little bit difficult or complicated to film. I want it to be so easy that I'm just like, I am going to film a video. That's honestly where I am at when it comes to filming. Later on in the video, we're going to chat about other things as far as things go, but the baseline is that I'm making things super easy. Where did this come from as far as making things easy? For the longest time, for over 5 years, I've never had a single year where I uploaded 3, even 4 times a week, or even every single day for a super long amount of time. I've never uploaded super long, like at all on YouTube, like where I would upload every single day. Last year, I uploaded over 20 days in a row, but I would absolutely, the dream for me is to absolutely be able to upload 100 days in a row specifically on this channel, or just generally have a long form video go up 100 days in a row, because I am a dude that is managing multiple YouTube channels. I will get into that later on, possibly, we will see. But I am that type of guy that loves to just upload and have the opportunity to upload every single day, rather than being like, okay, so this is hard to film, or okay, I can't film a clothing haul. Because for me, filming clothing hauls, I wouldn't exactly say that is my forte, and I'm okay with mentioning that those are harder videos for me to film. I don't have to make every single video a clothing haul. I don't have to make close to every single video a clothing haul. There are so many more videos to make. Why am I making this change? Like I already said, I want things to be easy. I want it to be so easy for me to upload frequently on YouTube. I know for me, I've never been the kind of guy that gets to the point where I upload at least once a week for a full-on year. That has never happened, but it does make up for it when I upload a bunch of days in a row, at least a little bit or something like that, you know? There is something really nice about uploading so many days in a row, because it's like, oh, I didn't upload every single week, but at least I'm getting videos up frequently. So this is nice. And also, I'm a very all or nothing type of dude when it comes to posting and filming and editing. So I could go weeks on end without posting on any of my YouTube channels, or I could go weeks on end without posting on this channel. So that's option number A, which I don't really think of it as an option, but that's the experience A, or experience B, which I would definitely prefer, is to have a video up every single day. So if the choices are, if the thing goes, I'm either posting every single day or not posting for a month, I would obviously prefer to post every single day. That goes back to simple content, making things simple. So where are we at when it comes to that? What do I mean now when I say simple videos? Because you might be wondering, Drew, your videos already are simple, or Drew, what's the difference? So where I am at actually is this. I want things to be filmed where it's still sit down videos, but when I do edit, I don't want to feel like, oh, I have to throw on pictures on the screen because this video won't make sense without pictures on the screen. So if it's a podcast style video and it's just me chatting and it's basically like a voiceover, I would probably have to put pictures on the screen for that video to make a lot more sense. I have one on YouTube where it's a podcast style video of me chatting about leather jackets. And that would have made more sense if there were pictures of me wearing the leather jackets and then they are on screen. So I want things to just be a lot more efficient. So there's that. And the filming way, there is a new approach that I want to make things. See where I'm sitting right now? Look, so you're gonna have to give me a few seconds. So see right now, this is where I'm filming. Now, look, there is a difference. There is a different angle, okay, bro? So my plan with my new filming style for my videos is have different angles. So like this, okay? And then the other angle that I showed you just a few seconds ago, basically. So the angle that I just showed. So that is the new way that my content is going to be. Awesome. The difference now, I want to compare different angles versus photos on the screen. So different angles versus photos on the screen. When it's photos on the screen, that is obviously not a filming style. I'm not bouncing around from essentially a different scene to a different scene type of format. Obviously, this is the same scene, same space, but it has that little jumping around effect where I'm bouncing around from one spot to another spot. So different angles, which is really sweet. And that's where I definitely want to take my content in 2026 and onwards. I also know that another approach that I would like to take things is maybe switching up the hat that I'm wearing in different clips, maybe wearing a different jacket, or maybe changing into a flannel for the video, maybe wearing a different flannel in a different part of the video, maybe wearing a flannel for a different part of the video, or switching to a leather jacket instead of a jean jacket, and then I switch between the leather jacket and jean jacket. So that's another approach that I think would be really great, but mainly the key really is the angles, okay? It makes things a lot more interesting for you as a viewer. Now, how is all of this that I've been saying affecting the content of my channel? So specifically, is it going to still be men's fashion / menswear and personal style and clothing and apparel? The answer to that is absolutely 100% yes. This channel is still going to be a menswear and men's clothing channel where I am talking about clothing pieces. I would actually like to have it where it's not limiting. So I don't want to limit myself on this channel by talking about just denim jackets or just leather jackets. Of course, I think that it would be nice to have a bunch of videos in a row where it's leather jackets, like 5 videos in a row. That is fine with me. But this goes to the point, by the way, this doesn't contradict the point about keeping the videos simple, because I can still talk about leather jackets and denim jackets where it feels like a conversation with you as the viewer watching. I just want to make it where I don't have to throw pictures on the screen of the jean jackets, because the key is the angle of the topic. It's funny because I did mention angle as in the filming angle, but I'm talking about angle as in the subject matter, which there's definitely a difference. But now the big question is, what is my content going to actually look like? So I already said that it's going to have different angles where I sit in one spot and then I sit in another spot. But also to answer the question of what is the actual content going to be, what kind of topics, it's still going to be, of course, clothes. And if anything, I want it to feel like a conversation. I want it to be basically topics where it makes loads of sense if I don't put pictures on the screen. I also want it to make sense where I don't have to put text on the screen every few seconds or so. I want it to just be a lot simpler for me, and the reason why I'm doing this is because more videos that I can film, it makes filming for me easier, and it can make editing for me easier, and then I can upload a lot more often for you as a viewer. I am definitely sure that you prefer videos to be more often, and for me, I enjoy getting to film videos, and I like the idea of batch filming. That's what I want to start doing. It definitely makes sense because when you batch film, then it's like, okay, so there's all these videos in one sitting. Okay, a few more in one go, another few in one go. So that's sweet. So I know this sounds maybe a little not very specific on what the content is going to look like, but yeah, I don't exactly have a general idea, but I think chatting about wardrobe essentials could be beneficial. I think list videos can definitely be essential, but different topics where it's not like, oh, I got to have pictures on the screen or text on the screen. So I don't exactly know 100%. I just know that for me personally, it's still going to have the style that my videos have been with. I know that I haven't really done different angles all that much with my videos where I sit in one spot and then sit in another spot and then sit here and then sit in the other spot. I really want to what's the word for it? I really want to rotate spots in the video so that way it's more interesting rather than having to just put pictures on the screen all the time, you know? But yeah, so the videos, I want them to feel kind of like a podcast and kind of like FaceTime, really, because when you are on FaceTime with a friend, you know, you don't have to throw pictures of clothes on the screen, you know? So there's nothing wrong with pictures on the screen for videos. Am I ever going to do pictures on the screen for videos again? Probably. Like, I think that makes sense. But for me, I want to just mainly go with topics where I don't have to put pictures on the screen. And then it allows for something unique for me because it's different. So if it is longer content and then it's more simpler, bro, that's interesting, you know? So that's where I'm at when it comes to all this YouTube stuff. So as far as other channels go, the difference is, I mean, hey man, this is a menswear, fashion, and style channel, whereas the other channels, they're different types of content. And the common theme here, the through line is it's me chatting to you, the viewer, and you get to hear what I got to say about clothes. So my question is, what do you want to see on this channel? You'll definitely have to let me, what do you want to see on this channel? Definitely let me know in the comments section below. That are videos that are 1,000 times more simple than videos where I'm throwing some photos on the screen. I'm excited for this. Much love, bro. Peace.